Hi guys, it's Tanya from Avery Adventures again, and I'm going to go through the second piece of the packing for the mule deer hunt in Southern Idaho. This is what I'm going to be packing for to keep at base camp. So to start out, I have this Ozark Trail bag that I got from Walmart. It was super cheap, like 25 bucks. It's supposed to be waterproof. I just liked the size of it, and I wanted something cheap to be able to keep my clothes in and have stuff be out of it. This is Bullseye. She loves to be in videos. So I already threw my underwear and bras and socks in here. I'm not really going to go through all that for you. I think you guys can figure that part out on your own. We'll start out with my base layers. I have the Sitka midweight pants in the girls line. So I'll be throwing those in. And then the First Light, nope, these aren't the First Light. These are the First Light. Larkspur base layer pants. And then I have a couple cheap pairs of fleece leggings that I bought for like $5 on a website just to kind of tide me over. But because I still have them, I'm going to pack a couple pairs of those. And then for the tops, these have really strange names. Okay, so this first one is, I'm going off my checklist here. This is the lupine long sleeves. This comes in a couple different colors, but this was one of the first available colors, so I have this color. I think it's called spruce or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then I have a long sleeve hooded version, which is called the Artemis. And this one's super nice. I actually like these because they're solid colors, so I don't have to just wear them when I'm hunting or look like a weirdo when I'm out and about wearing camo and somebody's giving me the strange looks at the store. So I really like those.
Love me a redneck.
Yeah, we are from Idaho, so we could get away with it, but anyway. Next, I've got Sitka. This is just the core midweight top. And it's actually really nice and thick. I have another top from that line, but it's quite a bit thinner, so I'm not going to take that with me on this trip. And then what I don't have in here that I'm going to pack is just a basic it's long, it's late and I'm tired. It's a long sleeve like fleece Columbia or something shirt that I'm just going to throw in there. Pieces that I bought before I started getting a lot of hunting gear when I wanted to make sure that I was actually really liking it before I spent all this money. So next I've got my First Light pants. I believe this is my third season of wearing these, and you can kind of tell. I'll show you just a quick comparison of the Timberlines versus the First Light Ultras. Anyway, I may be mispronouncing those, but you can kind of see there's a little bit, about an inch difference, but the legs are a little bit roomier in the First Light pants. So anyway, I'll be packing my First Light pants and the Sitka ones, and I plan on wearing the base layers underneath them. And these are the Timberlines in the women's line. It's not long, it's not huge, so you should be able to find them with the base layers underneath. So I'm going to have the base layers, the pants, and then the rain gear that I talked about from Sitka, Cloudburst. Did I say that right? Yes, the Cloudburst. That I'll be wearing over it, because we just looked at the weather and it's supposed to be in the single digits while we're mule deer hunting, which I'm super excited about. If you know me very well, you'd know how much I love the cold. Next we're going to be going with, let's see, we covered base layer tops, bottoms, socks, jackets. So actually tops. Nope, we got those. Oh yes, so I'll probably be wearing this every day over my base layer. This is the one that we talked about on the last video that has the face mask from Sitka. I'm going to forget the name again, but it is, Ryan, help me out.
It's a heavyweight hoodie.
So that's right. It's the Core Heavyweight Hoodie. So I'll probably be wearing this every day. Hopefully it doesn't get too stinky, but I'll be wearing it over the top of stuff. So
it's polygen, it shouldn't.
It's polygen, so it shouldn't. So I'm pretty confident with that decision. Next, we'll move on to the jackets. So, I got this just puffy vest from REI last year and used it, and it worked pretty nice. So my plan was to wear obviously the base layers, then the heavyweight core, then the vest if it's a really cold day, then this Mountain Hardwear jacket, the Ghost Whisper I believe it's called. This only weighs, did you say 7 ounces? And it is super warm. So I'll wear this, and then I will be wearing the Kafaru Lost Parka. Hopefully that and a bunch of hot hands and I will be okay. But I also have, if you watched the last video, the Wooby in there. I may take 2, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna keep up the pretense that this isn't gonna be a level of hell with the weather temperatures. Next, boots. I'll be taking the Crispies. These are the first time I'll be wearing these, so I'll be trying those out. I'm gonna bring a couple pairs of fleece socks, and then I have the heated insoles that we talked about on the last video that I'm gonna try out, along with the Hot Hands insoles that Robbie has told us about that are supposed to be really good. So this is the bag that I'll be keeping at base camp, clothes that I'll have on me. I skipped over these. These are pretty thin, so I won't be bringing these. Just a pair of pants from REI. Like I said, when I first started out hunting, I didn't want to buy a bunch of equipment and clothing if I didn't know I was going to stick with it. So I have a couple pieces that I bought from REI that I still use. So I'll bring this pair of pants too from REI. If you really want to know what they are, I'll try to look them up for you. Just send me an email at Tanya Avery Adventures. So I think that is about it. I will actually not be bringing those. I have a pair of Columbia boots that are waterproof and insulated that I'll be bringing. I don't normally like them because they're pretty tall and pretty bulky, but in these temperatures I'm gonna have to just suck it up.
We got a question.
Oh.
What optics are you bringing?
What optics am I bringing? Well, funny you should ask, because right here, when I pulled my pack off the shelf up here, these fell down. But in this Spino pouch that I have been running this year, I have the Swarovski's EL 10x42s. And I like these a lot. We will be using these, and probably the spotter, which I don't know where it's
already
at.
packed.
Oh, it's already packed. Wow, Ryan's Johnny on the spot for this trip. From Maven's. So those are what I am going to be using. If you want to know what Ryan's going to be using, he may do a little video. He'll be much faster and more efficient than this video of mine, but he can tell you what optics he's using. So, is this a live video? You didn't tell me that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So I think that's about it for what I'm going to be keeping at base camp. Obviously, I didn't hit this in the last video, but obviously a headlamp in case it starts to get dark. This is a zebra light. And which one is it, Ryan? Because I don't remember.
It's FW53, I believe.
FW52 or 3. And I like to keep it in the top pouch of my backpack, so it's easy to grab. These can get kind of cavernous, so when you're trying to get to stuff, if it's small items, you really have to dig unless you keep it up in that top pouch. So in our little drawers, we have a copious amount of Hot Hands. Those will all be coming with us. And let me see. I'm looking for, hopefully we won't need these micro spikes,
Oh, you should bring those.
but we'll probably bring them too. And I think that might be it. Obviously, camelbacks for water, food, which that will be covered in a different video. And that's about it, I think, unless I've forgotten something, Ryan?
Nope.
Nope? Okay. Well, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and shoot me an email at Tanya@AveryAdventures, and I'll try to get to it. Tomorrow on our way down, we'll try to do a bunch of little updates, and so stay tuned. We're going to try a new app called Anchor, which is like a 5-minute podcast of the little bits, and if that one doesn't work, either Instagram Live or Periscope through Twitter. So anyway, don't forget, if you need some mountain ops, 20% off with the promo code FATKID. Thanks, guys.
It's the mascot. Good girl.